I'm getting chills as you said that. Little parts of me that felt all the abandonment through the cancer experience. It's actually cleansing out the physical energy of that abandonment. That sounds really powerful, beautiful. Thank you. Sometimes we hear a lot of the same things, but I think I got sort of other perspectives.
Hi, Verinder. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. No, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm really kind of yeah, looking forward to this experience.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So, let me give you a little rundown of what you can expect, what we'll do together.
Sure.
Sound good? First, I just love to hear a little bit, about where you're at and kind of what your goals are, what your interests are, if there's any areas of your life that you want some clarity on. And then I've already tapped into your energy previous to this session. So I've got a little energy reading and chakra assessment for you. And I'll also let you know what your superpower is in relation to your chakras, which is fun. And then I'll head into channel. Usually there's a little light language that comes through, and I find that helps us to shift energy from the reading and also helps us to receive energy from the channel. You'll get that personalized channel message, and then you'll get an opportunity to ask the channel questions pretty much as you'd like until we run out of time. And we'll just leave a few minutes to wrap up with some actionable steps so you can help integrate that information.
Perfect. Sounds really exciting. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Awesome. So yeah, tell me a little about yourself and what you might want to get out of a session like this.
I'm kind of on my own ascension, as a sort of spiritual seeker, kind of mid 50s now. My kind of journey probably started about 15 years ago. My earlier childhood, my earlier life was very much, my soul chose deep abandonment. That was the parental circumstances, my father leaving when I was a baby, my mother not having the nurturing skills and then feeling abandoned because he had abandoned her. So me sort of taking all that on and having lots of insecurities and a lot to sort of work through, much of which, and I would say the majority, if not all, that I've healed, but it's still something that, occurs now and then. So in terms of where I am sort of today, I'm not fully had the diagnosis yet, but I know I'm kind of going through a cancer experience. I'm expecting a confirmation of prostate cancer. I have actually no fear about that at all. I'm not concerned at all. I fully believe in my own ability to heal it. I know this is happening for me. I've already had some messages around it's a clearing out. So, strangely enough, that's probably not something I've got many questions about because I know, it's just going to be an experience and I'm dealing with it in my own way and I'm fully at peace with it, if you like. I suppose the things where I'm a little bit stuck because I know I'm very powerful. I know I'm a powerful creator. There's creation and then there's uncreation and there's creation and there's uncreation. And I think it makes things stall and not sort of manifest as quickly as I'd like. I mean, I know I've manifested an incoming soulmate, but it seems to be taking longer. So I'm kind of curious about that. And also, I think, in ready for more expansion around prosperity and wealth, whether that's through more of my spiritual business or other means. I just want to be more in my light, have more great experiences. And I feel that I'm at this place in my life where I feel like I'm at the precipice. I just feel there's amazing, great things that are kind of going to happen and waiting. I can really feel them. But where may I be limiting myself? And am I in any way creating resistance, whether it's through the thoughts that I have, the old conditioning coming through? So I'm kind of feel like a little bit in limbo. So really, I'm just open to whatever you can offer, whatever insights, you can offer. I'm kind of totally open to hear what your intuitive processes and your own gifts, and then what your channel has to offer. And I love channel guidance. I just love the higher vibration, and I just love the different, the different perspective.
Very well spoken. I receive your sharing. And just to validate your healing progress, when people usually have a physical illness, that's one of the first things I feel when I tap into their energy. So just to validate that, I did not pick up on that. One that tells me that I think you're on track. You've kind of already done a lot of, because abandonment is the first chakra. Your ailment is around your first chakra. the healing has kind of happened on that spiritual and energetic level. And it sounds like now it's just kind of this physical process going through you. Just to validate, I do think you've done a lot of healing around that, and that's awesome.
I'm getting chills as you said that. And it actually, yeah, it fits together because, again, as you say, the energetic work and a lot of soul integration and healing those sort of little parts of me that felt all the abandonment, and now the physical cleansing through the cancer experience. It's actually cleansing out the physical energy of that abandonment. That sounds really powerful. Beautiful. Thank you.
And then I do have some insights to some of your queries here. So first, there's this really short channeled message that came up before I tapped into your energy. So I'll read that to you. We are so proud of you. Please receive this energy until you allow yourself to give it to your human. What kind of restrictions have you placed on yourself until now? And is it your choosing to replace them with something else? Or that is more than possible. It is your path to unleashing your full potential. So release and clear, but do not forget to fill up with what you do want instead. This is our message. Let it be filled with the energy of love. And if it is your choosing, welcome it into your hearts. Received. Good. I always set the intention to tap into your energy for the highest good of all, and for whatever needs to be revealed or is ready to be revealed to be brought to the light into our awareness. So the fifth chakra was our first thing that I felt, which tells me that you do have that's one of your gifts, has to do with your sense of expression, which makes sense by how eloquently you tell your story. So I did feel some stuff in the body. It was connected to the stomach, which usually I do associate with worry. And there was a lot of third chakra activity. So we've got kind of several chakras that energy is kind of connected to. So the solar plexus work, this indication of a sense of self, or a shifting sense of self, and a rerouting. Makes sense based on that first chakra work you've been doing. Rerouting into a different sense of self, or a more powerful sense of self. There is some trust in the body that's been a little shaken. I know you feel good about it, and that's awesome. But here's where we might get a piece of the puzzle. The spirit is intact and it's full, and it's like so incredibly expansive. But there is, I don't want to say a desire to leave a body, but maybe a habit to leave the body and live in that world of spirit. Again, a lot of energy in the head. There was some pressure in the back behind the ears, which does indicate that your pineal gland is very open too. But because it was near the ears, it could indicate some deep listening, and then some kind of grounding of the spiritual energy that is so very potent. You know how powerful you are. I think that the key is going to be the integration of that spiritual power into your energetic field and into your physical body. It's almost like the body's just a little bit left behind, because this is your superpower, the sixth chakra, your wisdom, your intuition, your ability to tap into these other energies, your intellect as well is all your superpower. It's almost just like there's too much energy in the head, and the body wants some of that energy back down. Breathing would help that integration between the spirit and body, grounding exercises. And then I think you already are doing this, seeing the body in a new light and gaining a new perspective and appreciation and love for the body. Releasing of disappointment and a reinstallment of trust, kind of like circling back to their initial message. You're letting go of a lot, and then what are you going to fill it up with? Expecting the good things. And I know you already had an amazingly positive attitude. So maybe it's just taking it even deeper, expanding it even more, so that the body really receives that message.
Yes. I definitely can see that as I'm releasing more, it does create a little bit of a void, making sure that I fill that void. Another channel said to me is I'm kind of coming to the last 2 or 3 lifetimes in the human realm. And they did say that they've had to contain my energy because I'm getting to a stage where I'm kind of beginning to untether from the earthly realm as I reach
Ah.
to the more angelic realm. I'm just wondering whether that's, you're saying there's all this energy here and the body's struggling to contain, whether there is any relationship, but also I think the grounding the body and, and I'm changing my diet and I'm changing things to probably allow my body to hold more of that higher vibrational energy. Then the body probably needs to catch up a little bit.
And I think that that's the same with this potential relationship. Like your ability to manifest is so powerful. So once you really integrate that energy into your body, that's where the action or the manifestation is going to turn into a reality.
No, I
Does that
like
make
that.
sense?
Yeah, I've not heard that before. And yeah, I really like that guidance. It brought me another level of awareness about myself and my journey and where I'm at. Yeah, thank you.
So unless you have any questions, we'll head into the channeling portion.
Yeah.
A little intention before I head into channel. If you'd like, you can join me by putting your hands on your heart, closing your eyes. We'll take a breath, really settling into the body and setting the intention to receive what is for highest good of all, and just to stay open and allow what's ready to shift, and to fill up with the energy of your choosing. Taking another breath in on the exhale, sinking down into the body. And when you're ready, you can rest your arms. If you'd like, you can keep your eyes closed. I'll have mine closed, and then we'll get started. We are here. We are always here. And the only thing that changes is your perception of our presence. And when you can relax into love and into a state of receiving, that is when you will feel us the most. It starts with relaxation. It starts with a deep breath. It starts by arriving into the moment. And what better tool do you have for that connection than your body? Your body can remind you that you are here now. In fact, the density of the body can be a blessing instead of interpreted as something heavy or something that may slow you down. The body can help you fully arrive into who you truly are, and the body can help you to fully expand into each one of your experiences here on Earth. We do not want to use the word tool, but it is some sense of the word, in that it can be something that helps you play with presence, play with expansion, and of course, to enjoy everything that you meant to experience when you chose this life. And our message to you today is to embrace the body as that playful tool to help you enjoy and expand into each moment and each experience as a precious gift that you have already chosen here on Earth. And so it is. Do you have any questions for us today?
Yes, thank you for that wonderful message. You spoke about being more present and using the body to assist with that presence and sort of expanding from there. Can you tell me more about how important it is for me to be more present to assist sort of my journey in the things I wish to create and draw to me in this life experience?
How often do you travel in your mind? Now, we do not wish to give a heavy perspective because your mind is so beautiful and expansive, and it is indeed your greatest gift that you are already sharing with others. And the imagination is the initiation of all your creations and manifestations. It could be as simple as practicing feeling where the energy is in your body moment to moment and traveling through your body energetically, particularly into your heart, into your chest, and letting going down and into your body be just as fun and playful as going up into the stars, or your body holds an entire microcosmos and then some of everything that is going on outside of you. Does this make sense?
Hmm. I think so. I think it's sort of you're talking about relationship with the body as being part of my journey of upliftment, if you like, of sort of ascension, as well as going upwards and outwards, going inwards, and sort of the knowing, the intelligence within the body, the power within the body to kind of assist me on my journey. And does this also kind of align with this sort of becoming more grounded in the body and being present in the body?
Yes, and letting it be just as fun as traveling into those universes and realms that is so easy for you to tap into.
Yeah. We get to experience being in the body, get to experience physical love, get to experience even emotional love in a way that can't be experienced in the non-physical. So I really want to play in that energy as well. That aligns with me sort of desiring a soul playmate to have those experiences with.
Absolutely.
Is there anything that I could maybe adjust to sort of assist me with my creations materializing more easily or maybe more quickly, or am I already on that journey?
You use the word journey, and as cliche and as many times as you have heard, it is about the journey, not the destination. This is also part of the study here, which is to allow for the unfolding and not just allow, but to enjoy the anticipation of not even knowing how it will come to form, but trusting that it will in time and that you wouldn't want to miss anything along the way, following one exciting moment to the next is much more fun than knowing or getting to the end result of a manifestation. It is to truly allow and embrace for your journey to unfold in divine timing rather than the idea that it should be happening a certain way and it should be happening in a certain timeline. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. And, yes, it's a cliche, but the expansion is really in the journey, not in the end result.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I complete.
We have so enjoyed this time with you. We are incredibly excited about exactly where you are. We love you. We are always available to you. And with that, we are complete.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. The guidance they brought to me, I think they brought to me, well, they have, and you have brought to me sort of some new perspectives, being a seeker and kind of, frequently asking for guidance. Sometimes we hear a lot of the same things, but I think I got sort of other perspectives, which has really kind of opened me up to more of myself. So,
And
yeah.
I gotta say, your sixth chakra may be your superpower, but your fifth chakra is close behind. The way you could summarize what came through was just beautiful in itself. I think you already know this about your gifts, but just to confirm that for you, that is a gift that you will continue to use.
Thank you. I think when I look back on my journey and, the sort of the times that I spent in certain environments, which maybe frustrated me at the time, but I know that I was sort of developing my voice, articulating my voice to maybe reach a wider audience.
And maybe that's that third chakra shift that they were talking about, really rerouting,
Yeah.
integrating that version of yourself, embracing personality and everything that does come with the mind. So enjoy some breathing, whatever grounding exercise resonate with you. Maybe it's just spending more time outside. It doesn't have to be something technical or thought out, and maybe that will help with that integration of the power of the spirit into the body.
Uniting those two, both wonderful, powerful forces, if you like.
Love that word. Yes, that's perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, really valuable, great insights. Yeah, really grateful. Thank you so much, Court.
Absolutely. I'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you.